Hello. Thanks for joining me today. Welcome to the Social Marketing Academy. I am your host, Christopher Tompkins. And today we're going to be talking about something that is really important if you were looking to get your website or your web pages towards the top of Google rankings organically. And guess what it is? It's online reviews. Didn't think that was coming, but here it is. It's coming. I have 10 reasons why online reviews are going to be your secret to Google SEO success. So I'll be following all of those 10 things through with you today, so you have a really clear idea as to why online reviews may be something you might want to be checking out. It's one of the most slept on pieces of SEO power. So I hope that you get some good information out of this. I think I have a lot of good tips for you. If this is the first time you're listening in, thanks. We've been doing this for many years. We have tons and tons of shows in our archive. If you are interested in listening to any of our archive shows, you can check us out on iTunes, Overcast, Stitcher. There's tons of different places. Anywhere you can listen to podcasts, we're there. And the whole podcast is around me sharing tips and actionable tactics that you can do for your business, no matter if it's small or it's mega or it's one person or 1,000 people. I don't care. These things work for companies of any size. So I work with lots of individuals and lots of agencies and lots of companies of various size in many different industries. The Go Agency's been around for coming on 11 years now. And I've seen it all. I've seen many different situations, and we always pinpoint what's trending with our clients and our peers' clients, other people that we work with, our partners, and we formulate shows around that. So you are getting the same information that we're breaking to our clients and we're telling them about as we see that they need it. So one of the things that we've been focusing on a lot lately is SEO. And so I want to share with you one of the SEO secrets that we have. And that's what I'm going to be doing today. If you'd like to learn more about my agency, if you need help with sales and marketing in any sort of way, if you're doing some online marketing, if you need some graphic design, website design, anything along those lines, please get in touch with me. The website's thegoagencyusa.com. Again, that's thegoagencyusa.com. If you go onto our website in the top right, you'll see all of our social links. Just click on any of those and get in touch with us, as well as don't forget there's a pop-up there. If you want to find out how healthy your website is right now, sign up right there on that pop-up and we'll send you an immediate analysis of ways that you can improve your SEO rankings in real time. So there you go. Free service right there for you. So check that out. Let's jump into today's show. It shouldn't come as a surprise that client reviews are crucial to building your credibility with prospective clients and consumers. But let's not forget that they also are a major help in converting those prospects into paying customers. Because these first-person accounts speak volumes as to the quality and value of your products, your services, your staffing, your whole experience. So for over 10 years at my agency, our clients have been asking me just what's the best ways to maximize exposure of their reviews and how to apply them in their marketing campaigns, both like online and like offline. So during this time, we've helped our clients feature these and your testimonials in television advertisements, radio advertisements, billboards, vehicle wraps, signs, brochures, flyers, booklets, folders, online advertisements, email a lot of stuff. Okay, a lot of stuff, because testimonials you can use in lots of different ways. That's another show though. But one thing many of these clients were not focused on was something that could be so monumental in taking their entire online marketing campaign to the next level, and that's online reviews. So what we were talking about, what I was doing before, was getting testimonials, right? Just getting testimonials. Hey, oh wow, you liked our service? Can you send me an email of what you want to say? And then I'll get that email and I'll put that on my website and then I'll be able to use it wherever I want. Isn't that cool? Yeah, that's great. But wouldn't it be awesome if you could do it online without doing it? You'd be able to to, 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 really reap a lot more benefit. So online reviews that have been earned and posted on Google, Facebook, Yelp, and countless other review sites have secret search engine optimization, obviously SEO, power that many companies do overlook. So whether you're like a local roofing business or an international financial conglomerate, you know, SEO is just something that is crucial to your success, especially in this search-driven world. Coming on the first page of Google is something nearly all marketers are striving for, or should be striving for, on an ongoing basis. How often are you asked by maybe somebody in your if SEO is a thing? Why are we not coming up on the first page of Google? Why am I not coming up as the first search result? Well, there's lots of reasons why. What many marketers have to do to gain that top spot on Google is to pay for a sponsored listing via Google Ads. It's going to seem like an easy option, but I've seen it be very costly for customers that are sleeping on all of the other ways of doing it, right? So we've worked with clients before that were spending, and I'm going to be completely transparent here. This is not the highest spend that we've worked with, but just giving you a spend, okay? They were spending like between $10,000 and $45,000 a month to get that top spot. So if you're looking at that range of money, especially if you're going up to the 45, you are going for keywords that there's high competition for. So a lot of your competitors are kind of outbidding you for those. And sometimes people will, bid on keywords for, $300,000, $400,000, like a lot, depending on how much those returns are going to get for them. But if you have the budget, I think it's a win, because it's definitely a win if you have the budget. Meaning that you have a big budget. Not that if you have, I have money, I'm going to put it into Google. And that's not what I'm saying here. If you have that sort of budget, like you have a budget where you can go crazy on Google Ads, I don't think it's a negative. But if you don't, enhanced SEO through online reviews is a cost-effective route that you should explore. Okay? Proper SEO campaign implementation focuses on organic SEO. Now, organic SEO, for those of you who don't understand, are the results that show up on Google when you put in a search query that are not the ads, that don't have ads and hyperlinks on, that don't have little boxes and everything and show on the top. So all the ads will say ads, right? That's how it works. So everything underneath that. So there's many ways to build up your organic search engine rankings. You could do link building, on on-site optimization for SEO. There's ways of embedding keywords. There's lots of different things. But one of the forgotten pieces is an online review campaign built on requesting and earning positive online third-party reviews. And the reason why, well, I think the short answer is that there are many reasons why online reviews are good for your Google search engine rankings. Google's the largest and most used search engine out there. So having your listing be result number one will increase your website traffic dramatically. Thus increasing conversions. Because more traffic many times means more conversions. Not all the time, but more meaningful traffic will always result in more conversions. Think about a typical search that you perform on Google for a business. So depending on the category of the business, you may notice that the top Google search results would be from Facebook reviews, Google reviews, TripAdvisor reviews, Yelp reviews, and more. So the more sites that you cover, if you haven't noticed that, you might want to check that out. The more sites that you get coverage on, and the more reviews you get, you could be earning that first page of Google results lickety-split very easily. And that would be just with reviews. I know, right? It's not something that you consider. And I know that a lot of people think, everyone knows that reviews are good, right? We all know that when people say something about us, whether bad or good, it's useful. But the ones that are placed online have such an extra impact that, you know what? Let's just go into the list, because I have 10 things of why you need to be checking these out, okay? So these are the specific benefits of executing an online review campaign. Okay? Consider this and consider why this is important to your business while I'm going through this. Okay? Think about where you are right now and where your website is right now and where your search engine results are right now. Before we do this, have you even been tracking what your website's doing? Have you been seeing how many people are visiting your website? Do you know where they come from? Do you know how you're acquiring people? Do you have Google Analytics installed onto your website? These are all questions that I would like to hear yeses to. Those are really important because you don't just jump into another initiative if you don't even know what your environment is. Okay, and this is something I always say to when we're talking to clients. Like, I'll have a call with a prospective client, and they'll say, "Yeah, I want to do Google AdWords immediately. We want to do $10,000 budget a month, and we want to do video ads, and we want to do retargeting this, and we want to do boom, 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 boom." And I'm like, "Oh, okay. Excellent. That sounds wonderful. Let me learn a little bit more about what you're doing currently. So how many people are visiting your website on a regular basis?" "Oh, I don't know that." "Okay. So where when we do these ads, where do you want to send the traffic so that we can capture their information?" "Oh, just to our contact page or just to our homepage, whatever. It doesn't matter." Okay, these are all things that, or I ask, "Where's your main traffic source from?" And they're like, "Oh, Google." And then it's not. So these are things that before you want to jump into any sort of additional SEO, you need to have some basic information. Why? Because how are you going to know if something's successful if you don't know how to measure it? Hello? Wake up. You need to understand. It drives me crazy when people come to me and say, "Well, what's the KPI and the ROI and the PIO?" It's like, you don't even know. And this is your business. You need to understand what you need. So, even if you're outsourcing the service or you're doing it yourself, it makes no difference. You should know what your website traffic is anytime that you're dealing with SEO. How are you going to know if SEO works? Not only because you're on the first page of Google, it's because you're getting increased web traffic. You're getting organic hits to your website. Those are amazing. And that's what you want, right? You want your number one if you're really focusing on SEO, you want your number one referral source or acquisition traffic source to be Google, right? Because that means that you're high ranking and you're powerful. So there's more to it, folks. So I really want to just say that as a disclaimer. Just doing online reviews is not going to just be the be all and end all because you're not going to know how to measure it. I've had people that did online reviews and they were super successful and they're like, "Well, I'm not rolling in the dough." And it's like, well, I appreciate, I'm sorry that you're not rolling in the dough, but based off of the environment that you're first working with, we've got you 100 times results on SEO and your traffic's busting through the roof. Maybe we need to look at why people are bouncing from your website so fast. Maybe we need to look at, maybe this is a page that's broken, or there's lots of different things. So it kind of it holds a mirror up to the problems or the successes within an organization. So again, I'm going on a little bit of a tangent here, but just so you know, you need to figure out this Google Analytics thing. It's really, really, really super duper important. But now, let me get off my soapbox and we'll talk about the 10. So first off, online reviews and why they're worthwhile is that they prove your worth. Having online reviews for your business tells Google that they can trust you, meaning these positive reviews will contribute to your domain authority. Third-party endorsements help Google realize that your website claims are valuable, real, credible, and that your content deserves higher rankings within the Google search algorithm. Yeah, it's the truth. It does. So online reviews are verifying that you're awesome. Okay? Without having it, Google if you have no reviews, Google says, "Oh, you're a website that has lots of content," and you say that you're great. Okay. Online reviews make them sit up and listen to your claims and believe them. Number 2, it enhances Google My Business listing conversions. This is something else too. If you have a 4 or 5 star review on your Google My Business account, There's studies out there that prove that you're going to get more click-throughs from your Google My Business listing to your website. This is going to create increases the opportunity for you to convert the traffic and lead them into new sales. So that's really important. If you haven't done your Google My Business listing, I don't care if you are in an office building or you have a standalone listing. You need a Google My Business listing, and that's it. Get it. It's free. You can tie it to your Google Analytics. It's just a worthwhile thing for you to be managing. 3, you can hack search engine results page ranking listings. Okay, that's a lot. So it's SERP, S-E-R-P, search engine results page. It's going to help you be able to hack that. And what I mean by that is if you're able to consistently gain quality online reviews, that means more than 4 stars and above with comments, Google will use this to determine where your business shows up on search engine results pages. Okay? So lots of positive results could lead to a higher ranking above and beyond your direct competitors who may be missing this approach altogether, and they are. Unless you're in the restaurant industry or the bar industry, everyone's kind of awoken to this way before this. But what if you're a B2B company? I don't need any of this. You do. You do. Why not? Why would you not want this? Why would you not want people to see all of these things? This is going to get people during the important phase of them making the decision that they see, you come across you, they see that you have great reviews, and they click through to your content and you're ranking high on Google and you look important. These are all the things that help you charge more for services, get higher value clients, increase conversions. This is all the things that this could give you. And SEO delivers all of this, but online reviews gives you that and a little bit extra. Another thing, you want more conversions, you need more traffic. Have you ever heard that? It's the truth. Why? Oh gosh, I've had prospective clients. Actually, not prospective clients. I do lots of consulting, business consulting. I mean, if that's something that you're interested in anybody out there, please get in touch. Do that all the time. And in one of my consultations, my client was saying to me, I'm really concerned about the conversions on my website. It looks like I'm getting only 20%. And I said, okay, well, that doesn't seem too bad. And then I looked, and he had, in one 30-day period, I think he had 50 hits to his website. And I said, we can't trust that number. That's a really low amount of traffic for a website, no matter what it is. On the web, on the World Wide Web, period, it's just very, very, very low. So what we need to do is we can increase conversions by getting more meaningful traffic. So by showing up higher in their organic search results on Google, you'll be able to get more clicks to your website. So this additional traffic will enable you to increase the amount of opportunities that you have to convert this traffic to sales. Also, this traffic can easily be tied to your top or mid-funnel activities. What do I mean by that? Email drips, IP retargeting advertising, other online advertising, pop-ups, anything that you can get that converts. Also, if you're getting traffic to your website, make sure that you have some conversions in there. What conversion technology are you using? Email newsletter, ebook download. There has to be some call to action to grab their interest, or they're just going to swoop on by. Get in, get out, and bye-bye. Next up, number 5. Consistent quality reviews equals more website updates equals more trust from Google. Now, what does that mean? It means that having your reviews posted to your website, either automatically or manually, is going to place new content on your website. Duh. But what is that? Chris, why do I care? You care because the more you add new content, the more that Google will come back to check on your content. So basically, when Google comes to your website, it comes to it regularly and just checks it. If it comes the second time to check it and it hasn't been updated in 3 months, it's like, I don't have to come back here so often. But if they come back and it's been updated 20 times since they came last time, they're like, whoa, I got to come back sooner. And then if you continually do that, they're going to keep coming back and coming back and coming back. All of that, believe it or not, makes your site stronger because Google will begin to trust your content more, which means that you'll be shown up higher when someone asks for results. Because when we're talking about Google trust, Google serves up the results that you put in. So if you put in a query, it's Google's job to serve up those results. So they serve results from sites that they trust. These aren't sites that hack their way to the first page of Google. You either are a very trusted website to show up on the first website, or you're paying for it through advertising to be on the top and all that kind of stuff like I told you before. So this is super important. So if Google has to keep coming back to re-index your website, this is going to help them better understand your credibility and award you with higher search engine rankings, which is what you want. Number 6, respond and reap the SEO awards. Receiving online reviews it's definitely a positive result, just getting them, right? Because we just went through 5 different ways they're valuable. But if you want to build even more SEO power, simply respond to them. Not very hard, is it? Just respond. A thoughtful response from your organization or company will really get you such a good result, because you're going to have the ability to amp up your SEO rankings by keeping the communication stream going, because that builds trust as well, not only with your customers, but also trust with Google. It shows that you're responsive. It shows that you care. It shows that you're responding, and everything's public. You don't care. You're willing to show everybody how things go. And that is amazingly important to SEO and Google rankings. I think you're learning, I'm hoping that you're getting a little bit more of an insight into how Google reacts to websites when it comes to SEO. Because I think a lot of people think that just by adding a whole bunch of hyperlinks to a blog or keywords to a blog, then they're going to be on the first page. And that's not how it goes. You can do that all day long, but there's so many other elements that go into it. And you have to win Google over. And everything that I'm talking about in terms of online reviews is a really proven way of doing that. It's a great method. Aside from backlinks and building links and all these other things that you can do, it's a really great element to add. And also there's the long tail effect. I love this too, because just imagine that you begin to have multiple clients writing reviews about your amazing social media marketing services. So, which we've had, which is great. Check out our reviews. I'm not lying. But by a few clients writing social media marketing services in their review, it draws the attention of Google. So Google sees this as an important and weighted long tail keyword. So obviously a keyword is social. Keyword phrase would be social marketing, social media marketing, and a long tail keyword would be social media marketing services. So with that said, so when a new prospect searches for the phrase social media marketing services on Google, your listing is more likely to be shown towards the top of the organic search results, because in all of the reviews, they were saying positive things about that. See? Didn't think about that. That's another thing that online reviews could do for you. Then we have, are you a local business? Oh my God, you can't miss this opportunity. According to research, review ratings are the biggest driver of clicks in local Google search engine ranking pages. Hands down. This means that those professionals with local brick and mortar locations, if they gain reviews online, you all can expect higher rankings and more clicks through to your website. Again, awesome. Winner. Then number 9, you can grab over 91% of online traffic. What does that mean? All right? It sounds like a lot. It sounds like a high number. Well, having a higher organic listing based on the boost from online reviews will not only increase the odds that your website will be on the first page of Google's search results, but it's also going to help you gain over, anyone that lives on the first page of Google will gain over 91% of the web traffic for a search query. Now, what does that mean? Here's the deal. Do you ever go to the second page of Google? That means that there are people that do, and I'm sure that if you said yes, I do go to the second page, you're in the 9% that do. Or but the 91% of us that don't, we look at the first page, and that's where you want to be. So if you have a higher organic listing, you're going to get more traffic. It's just the truth. Then the last one I have for you is genuine reviews reduce websites' bounce rate. Now, what I mean there is that one thing not favored by Google is a website that has a high bounce rate. Okay, bounce rate is pretty much it's calculated as the time when someone goes to visit your website and then bounces away from it after a few seconds. So if you have a high bounce rate, that means that people are leaving very quickly from your website. They're not even sticking around to look at anything. They're just like, yeah, nope, I'm out. And then they leave. So if you have a low bounce rate, that means that they're sticking around and taking a look at your content. So it lowers what you want. Google understands this bounce rate as the user indicating that where they originally clicked from may have had a message that was not continued when they visited your site. So this is kind of like a bait and switch. So Google sees a high bounce rate as that you're baiting and switching on your audience. So if you have online reviews that are prominently featured online in Google searches, you're going to benefit from the potential customer or client reviewing these before visiting your site. So then they're going to see, oh, wow, this is a great company. I really want to learn more. They go to the website and they really want to stick around and take a look at you. They're vetting you previously. So they're not going to just show up on your website and go, nah, no thanks. They're going to be looking through your reviews and going, wow, this is the first thing that came up. Wow, they look like a really good company. I should take a look at them. So it's already gotten that endorsement. So they'll stick around longer. So that will reduce your bounce rate. If there's no reviews, they have no gateway. They're just going to go right to your website and see what's going on. And then if they're not happy, they're going to bounce. So, I think that if you're still on the fence about the power of online reviews to enhance SEO, I don't know how you could be. These are all real results. These are all things that you could do. These are all things that would benefit you in some way, shape, or form. Anytime that there is a downturn in the economy or you're struggling for leads or anything like this, online reviews are the best place to turn. They're going to help you really help the audience that does not have exposure to you yet, understanding why they need to know about you. So if you do any sort of marketing initiative, they're going to be able to vet you online right off the bat. I think from my perspective, this is the one SEO trick that many companies overlook. So I think this will give you a competitive edge. The reason they do overlook this, though, is it provides I think just a lot of people don't understand the value of it. But I would say if you're trying to get a competitive advantage, this is a great way of doing it. If you're not generating online reviews and you're just letting people have online reviews, it's a little kind of passive. And what I want you to do is check out our basically the show page and look at the past shows. We're going to be doing a show coming up, and if you subscribe when you're on iTunes or Stitcher or Overcast, wherever you are, if you want to just subscribe to the show, the next one that we're going to do coming up is going to be focused on how to execute the first stages of an online reputation management plan or campaign. I think that's going to be really useful for you folks to listen to if you're interested in starting this. Of course, we offer this service at the Go Agency. We have an online review and reputation management campaign that we do for many clients. Nearly all of our clients are doing it currently. If it's something that you're interested in, please, you can check out the webpage on our website, thegoagencyusa.com. But also, if you want to listen to the next episode, I'm going to go through some tips on and steps that you can take to kind of get everything ready so you can start executing this yourself. It is a little bit of heavy lifting, but I think at the same time, if you have the time to do it, it's well worth it for your company and your SEO rankings. You've been listening to the Social Marketing Academy. I've just shared 10 reasons why online reviews are the secret to Google SEO success. I want you to kind of think about those 10 things that I said and think about where you are with your SEO. And I think how important is it for you to be on that first page, Google? And how important is it for you to let other people know how important you are? I think that all of these things are no-brainers. I think that every company should be doing this, no matter how large or small. And these online reviews really do make a difference to how you show up. So I think that getting in there, trying this out, and adding this to your strategy is a smart move, especially if you want to generate more conversions on your website, you want to create more leads, you want to do better prospecting. These are all direct results. Again, Get your SEO in check. Know how many visitors are coming to your website, where they're coming from. Look at your Google Analytics. Get it set up. These are just things that I can't excuse if you're going to be getting into the SEO side of things. You need to know what you're looking at. And I do not want to hear that I do not know how to look at Google Analytics. We all have the power to Google how to do anything, or go onto YouTube and type that in. Don't forget that as soon as you're asked of something that you don't understand. Google it. It's okay. I'm not going to judge you. I still do. I mean, come on. I don't know how to separate like a first name and last name from one cell in numbers. I have to go and Google that every time I see it. It's part of the deal, folks. So don't feel bad. All the information's out there. You just gotta need to know. All right, folks. Thanks for listening in. Lots of great shows on our archive, so please check them out on the Social Marketing Academy. It's been Christopher Tompkins from the Go Agency. I look forward to speaking to you again very soon. Again, visit us online, thegoagencyusa.com, and click on any of our social links to connect with the Go Agency and myself, and please send me any show ideas or questions that you'd like me to answer in the future. All right, folks, all the best. I'll talk to you soon.